Good day everyone. Well, today we will having our new topic to discuss. But before that, let me introduce myself first. By the way, I am Jinjin B. Gusela, one of the reporters of Group 6. And our topic for today is pronouns. So we're going to talk about pronoun. Ano nga ba ang pronouns? A pronoun is a word used as a substitute for a noun or a group of words used as a noun. Pag sinabi nating pronouns in Filipino, tinatawag natin itong panghalip o ito ang salitang pumapalit o humahalili sa pangalan na nasa pangungusap. May halaga ba bakit kailangan natin itong malaman? So, mayroon tayong iba't ibang tatalakaying pronouns ngayon. So let's proceed in the pronoun. There's 8 classification. And the first classification of pronoun is personal pronoun. A personal pronoun is a pronoun that is used associated primarily with a particular person in the grammatical sense. Personal pronoun is a short word we use as a simple substitute for the proper name of a person. Each of the personal pronouns show us the grammatical, persons, gender, number, and case of the noun. It replaces I, you, he, she, it, we, thee, me, him, her, us, and them. Are all personal pronouns. So we have here the table. Okay, let's try to use this in a sentence. For example, I meet Joan at the park. So the word I there function as the subject kasi po subjective form ang I. Ngayon naman, subukan natin gamitin yung objective pronouns natin. Let's use the pronoun them. For example, Joan met them at the park. So, naging object na siya. Okay? Sino yung kinagtagpo ni Joan? Ang kinagtagpo ni Joan ay them or sila. Sila yung kinagtagpo ni Joan. Hindi natin pwede sabihin them sa umpisa kasi siya yung object or yung nagre-receive ng kilos. Joan met them at the park. Depende yun sa kung anong pangungusap ang iyong ginagamit. So now let's move on for the second classification of pronoun. The second classification of pronoun is indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun is a pronoun which does not have a specific familiar referent. Indefinite pronouns are in contrast to definite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns can represent either count nouns or non-count nouns. Indefinite pronouns are used when you don't know or you don't need to say precisely who or what you are referring the noun, which the substitute for refer to a person, a thing, or a group of people or things in which gender and number are not made clear. Independent pronouns can come with a singular subject or a plural subject, or it may come in both cases. So I am going to stress on independent pronoun that start with some, any, no, and every. As you can see in this table, we use different independent pronouns to refer to person, places, or things, and it differs according to the form of the sentence whether it's positive or negative. and also whether it's singular or plural. An indefinite pronoun some, someone, somebody, something, or somewhere. They are used in affirmative sentences and in polite requests, also in offers and suggestion. For example, would you like to go somewhere this weekend? I would like to go somewhere this summer. Okay? So, an independent pronouns any, anyone, anybody, anything, or anywhere, they are used in questions and negative sentences. For example, I don't have anything to eat. Is there anything to eat? So, those examples are independent pronouns of any, anyone, anybody, anything, or anywhere. Okay? And independent pronouns every, everyone, everybody, everything, or everywhere. They are used to mean all the people, things, or places in a group. Every is always followed by a singular verb. For example, everyone attends my party. My parents came home and everything was in mess. Everybody is in the class. They told me not to worry and that everything will be okay. An independent pronoun no, no one, nobody, nothing, or nowhere. They are used with a verb in affirmative sentences, but they are with a negative meaning. For example, I phoned many times but nobody answered. There was nothing else I could do. I knew nothing about it. There is nowhere as beautiful as Paris. Some always comes with affirmative sentences with affirmative idea. As for every, it always comes with affirmative sentences with affirmative ideas too. And now, let's move on for the third classification of pronoun. The third classification of pronoun is compound person pronoun. Compound personal pronoun are pronouns that can be used as reflexive or direct object or object of the preposition or as intensive or emphasis, consists of a personal pronoun and the suffix self or selves. A compound personal pronoun is used to add emphasis or to refer to a previously named noun or pronoun. Singular, plural, first person, myself, ourselves, and the second person, yourself, yourselves. The third person, herself, himself, itself, and themselves. Example of myself, yourself, herself, himself, and itself in a sentence. Example number 1. I myself will invent something for the people of my country. The compound personal pronouns of number 1 is myself. Okay? Now, example number 2. Can you answer this activity correctly all by yourself? And the compound personal pronoun of number 2 is yourself. Okay? And the last example is Mary Anderson herself invented the windshield wiper. So what is the compound personal pronoun in this example? The compound personal pronoun is herself. So, a compound personal pronoun may either reflexive or intensive pronoun. Use the intensive compound personal pronoun to add emphasis to a noun or to other pronoun. For example, John himself assured us the meal will be delivered. Another example, I myself use Snapchat every day. Use the reflexive compound pronoun to refer to a noun or a pronoun that is used as the subject of a sentence. For example, Mary gave herself a much-needed vacation. Another example, the employees taught themselves the new email system. Okay? And now let's move on for the fourth classification of pronoun. The fourth classification of pronoun is interrogative pronoun. And interrogative pronouns are used to form direct and indirect questions. Use a question mark at the end of direct questions and a period after indirect questions. There are 5 interrogative pronouns: who, whom, whose, which, and what. Who is used when we are asking question about the subject of the sentence. For example, who was driving the car? Who is going to clean the table? Who is your favorite novel writer? And next is whom. Whom is used to ask about the subject of the verb or preposition. For example, whom do you prefer to vote for? Another example, whom did you tell your secret? For whom are those gifts? Okay? And the third interrogative pronoun is whose. Whose is used when asking question relating to possession or ownership. For example, whose sweater is this? Okay? And the fourth interrogative pronoun is which. Which is used when asking question where we have limited choices. For example, which color do you prefer? Which are is your favorite color? Which is your card, the red or a black? Which of those two do you prefer to buy? Okay? And the last interrogative pronoun is what. What is used when asking for general information. For example, what do you want for dinner? What is your name? What is our lesson today? What did you learn today? Again, the 5 interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, and what. That's all. Thank you.